Hi everyone. The second in this video series is standardization of an achievement test. And the image here we have kept as a woman who gives the flowers. Normally, the woman they will measure through the hand, but generally, different woman possesses different length of the hand. Therefore, the measurement is not right. So, what we have to do, we have to get a standardized measurement to get to the flowers. Maybe a scale. So to correlate that only we had this image of this. Let us go for standardization of achievement test. Standardization of achievement test consists of these steps: weightage to objectives, contents, type of questions, blueprint, writing question, setting question paper, scoring key, pilot study, difficulty index, discrimination index, reliability, test status and parallel forms. That is like one by one. So this is weightage to the objectives. So suppose if you want to set a 100 mark question paper, generally the remember will be of more and the skill will be of less percentage. If it is reverse, the question paper will be of hard. This is not a hard and fast rules. We can change. We can change plus or minus maybe 30 to remember and 30 to understand, and also another 30 to apply. It can be also given. So this is the division of mark across the Bloom's taxonomical domains. So this is what we call weightage to objectives. Second, weightage to the content. Here we have, for example, we have taken only two topics, therefore 50-50. If you are taking 33 and another 33. So equal percentage should be given to all the contents of the exam. One should not get more, the other should not get less. If it is so, no, the students will be studying only the portion in which maximum marks will be coming. Therefore, equal marks should be given to all the contents. And then the weightage to the type of questions. So generally, question will be of three types: objective, short answer, and essay. So how much weightage you are giving? Okay, objectives may be more, so that since it is subjective, the marks are better than a subjective type of question such as short answers and essay. And this is what we call a blueprint. Blueprint is a three-dimensional. So we have seen weightage to the objective, weightage to the content, and weightage to the type of question. All the three will be there in one tabular form, and that is called as blueprint. So here you can see the left side. So weightage to the content, and these are weightage to the objective, and also we have question types here. Okay, so the number outside the bracket represents the number of questions, and then inside the brackets represents the marks. So 5 questions of 1 mark, 6 questions of 1 mark, 2 questions of 3 marks, and here we have a little bit 1+1 questions of 3 mark. What does the +1 means? The +1 means the choices. Here also I can see choices. Choices we are giving +1. So there is a choice in that. Okay, you can see the number total has come 20, 50, 10, 5. So as previously we mentioned the three different divisions. So after blueprint, we have to start writing the question paper. How we have set. So 21 more question we have said that has been given under different headings, objective questions. So after that short answer, and after that long answers. So since question paper we have given, when many people are correcting this, we have to give also a scoring key, how that can be scored. So obviously for objective questions, we have to give the correct answer. And for subjective question, you can see what are the points to which point, how many marks we can give. So like this, we have to give. So this is what we call scoring, so that there will be more objectivity among different teachers who correct the question papers. So this is scoring key. And then see, we have first weightage to the objective, weightage to the type of question. So weightage to the content, and then prepared a blueprint, wrote a question paper, and also a scoring key. So after that, then we have to go for a pilot study. Pilot study means that question paper have to be given to maybe 100 number of students, maybe 373 number of students, whatever. At least minimum, if it is 100, then that would be better. After giving to students, and then giving the evaluation, will be having the marks for each students and also for each questions. With the marks for each questions, now we have to go for difficulty index and discrimination index, reliability, etc. Right. Now we'll take up the first statistics called difficulty index. How hard a question is, difficulty index. So it is the ratio of the sample who answered correctly to the total number of students who took the test. So who answered correctly to the total number of students. So there is an example. If a question is answered 80% of the students, then the index of difficulty. So 80 divided by 100. 80% of the students. So 80 divided by 100 is 0.8. So which means more number has passed the question. So that question would be normally easy. As consider another exam in which only 20% of students passed their question. Therefore, 20 divided by 100 is 0.2, which is therefore this question is hard. So when the percentage is more, it is easy. When the percentage is less, it is hard, difficult question. So therefore, what we can say, which question can be selected as a good question? Therefore, let us see the norms. These are the norms. If the percentage is between 0 to 0.3, it is difficult. No need to take it. If the percentage is more than 0.8, then no need to take it. So the in between 0.31 to 0.79, those are moderate questions that can be considered for the final question paper. This is what an item analysis means. So we want to test every item whether it is efficient or effective to be in the question paper, final question paper. So this is called difficulty index, how hard a question is. Then we'll go for the subjective question. So previously we have seen for a objective question. Now let us go for a subjective question. How a subjective question is measured. In an objective question, if a question the option fill in the blanks true or false or match, if that is right, we'll put 1 mark. In subjective, it cannot be. A question may have 3 marks out of 5, 4 marks out of 5, 5 marks out of 5. So how to analyze this? So there is one way to do this. So the way is this. If the score is more than 70% for a particular item, then it is considered as 1. Otherwise, 0. Suppose for a 5 mark question, if somebody takes 3 and above, then it is considered as 1. So then we can do it as like the previous difficulty analysis. And for a 10 mark, we can take it 7 and above. 7 and above is considered as 1. Less than 7, it is considered as 0. So now it is easy for us to calculate the difficulty index. Okay. Now the example, if a essay question is answered correctly by 10 sample out of 20, then DA is. Answer means let us take it as the condition scored more than 70%, which means we have to consider it as So 10 out of 20, they have scored more than 70, which means that we have to take it as 1. 10 divided by 20. So that is the answer, 0.5. So now the subjective question is amenable for difficult index calculation. Then next is discrimination. The previous one was difficult index, how hard a question is or how easy a question is. Now the discrimination index. Discrimination index is one where it discriminates between the person who is reading and who is not reading, who knows and who knows not, who performs and who don't performs. So that is the discrimination, who differentiates between performer and non-performers, high and low groups. So again, the if it is an objective question, how we do it? It is the number of person who took the answer right in the high group minus number of person who have answered the same item correctly in the low group divided by total number of students. Simple. So NH minus NL divided by N2. So let us consider there are 20 students in high and low group. So high group means the students who got high marks, and low group means the students who has got low mark. If a question is answered correctly by 18 students in the high group and 4 students in the low group, the index of discrimination is okay. So it's very easy. So they have said how many they have scored rightly in the high and low group, and total students is 20. So 18 minus 4 divided by 20 is equal to 0.8. So this question, it discriminates 0.8 or otherwise 80%. 80% of the students it discriminates. Therefore, it's a good question. Let us consider another example in which two students in the high group has got it right and 0 students in the low group has got a particular item right. So for this example, 2 minus 0 by 20 is 0.1. So our 10% only, this item discriminates between a performer and a non-performer. Therefore, this poorly discriminates. Okay. Therefore, let us see the norms. How you consider a question. If the discrimination is 0.4 and above, it is excellent question. If the discrimination is 0.2 to 0.3, it's a good question, and less than that, fair and poor question. So it is better to select 0.2 and above in the final question paper. If you're getting less than that, we have to not select those questions. Those questions should not be selected for final question paper. Similar way as like subjective question, as we have seen in difficult index, the same way we have to consider if a question, the marks of a particular set is more than 70%, then that is considered as 1. If less than 70%, then that is considered as a 0. Same thing, 20 students in high and low group. If a essay question is answered correctly by 10 students in the high group and 5 students in the index of discrimination is. So 10 minus 5 divided by 20 is 0.25. We can also find the index of measurement test efficiency after difficulty index and discrimination index for achievement test. So IME is index of measurement efficiency, where the formula is given at the center. It's over 1 minus 0.16 k divided by standard deviation square. Sigma square is standard deviation, where k is number of items. So from as a test as a whole, we can find the index of measurement efficiency. If it comes 0.75 and above, then it possesses good measurement efficiency. So after this, we have to go for reliability test, and there is a separate video for reliability test. Hence, it is not dealt here. So with this, we conclude the construction and standardization of an achievement test. And there is a series of video for construction and standardization achievement test. The link will be given in the description box. Thanks for watching. Thank you.